Hello children, today I am here to teach you chapter 23 in your textbook, that's circles. So in grade 6 and 7 you learnt about circles and now you know how to use the pair of compasses to draw the circles. In this lesson we identify axis of symmetry, chord, what is a segment, a sector. So draw a circle using pair of compasses or any circular shaped object. Now you can do that. And cut this circle and fold it so that you get a symmetrical line. So you know how to do that. We did that before. Take a circle and after you cut it, you fold it so that you get symmetrical lines. So take the circle, fold it so that you get symmetrical line. So this is one. So you get one symmetrical line like this. And then you can fold this several times so that we get symmetric lines. So likewise I am doing several times. Fold this. So after you get this one, so this is what you are getting. So you get all the symmetrical lines like this. So in the third diagram, you see all the symmetrical lines. So what can you say about this circle? You get a lot of symmetrical lines. So we'll see what are the properties. So you will see infinity number of axes of symmetry to a circle. So these are called axis of symmetry because one side is same as the other side. And all the symmetrical lines are diameter of a circle. So what's the diameter? The line passes through the center. So when you take a symmetrical line like this is a diameter and this is also a diameter. So any symmetrical line, here also a diameter. This is also diameter. So all the symmetrical lines are diameter of a circle and the intersecting point of all symmetrical lines is the center. So where's the center? This is the center of the circle. So I'll label this. This is the center. The distance from center to a point on the circle is the radius. So where's the radius? So from center to any point. So this is the radius of a circle. So where's the diameter? I'll write this is the diameter. So when you take a circle, what are the points you need to know? The center, diameter, radius. Look at this diagram. Identify what's the diameter and the center. Diameter is the line passes through the center. So center is O and the diameter we can label as AB. Look at this diagram. Write down all radii. That means radius. Plural form we say radii. So what are the radii here? From center to a point on the circle. So OA, OB, OC, OD. All are radii. And here OE also. Write all diameters. Diameters means a line passes through the center. AB. Here to here, AB and CD. And write all radii. You can write OA, OB, OC, OD. So we'll do an activity to identify a chord of a circle. Using a pair of compasses and a pencil, draw a circle of radius 4 cm on a piece of paper. So you can take the ruler, measure 4 centimeters, and using the compass you can draw a circle. So I'll just draw a circle without considering the size. You can do the correct circle. So this is the circle. Mark the center of the circle and name it O. So I can mark this one is O. Mark a point on the circle and name it X. Join X and O. So I'll draw a point on the circle, any point, X, and then join OX. These 2 points. Produce XO to meet the circle again and name the point of intersection as Y. So we'll produce that. Produce XO so that you get the point on the circle is Y. Then mark a few points on the circle and name them A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, C, D, E, F. Join the above points to X. So we can join these lines to X. So I can join here, here to here, here to here, XD, XE, XF. Measure and write the lengths of XA, XB, XC up to XY and observe that the longest line among them is XY. So you can measure. So use the ruler to measure these lengths. Take the ruler to measure the lengths now. So we'll measure XA. My measurements are different because I took random points and as well as I didn't take 4 centimeter radius. So you can draw a proper one. AX is 5.9. XA 5.9 centimeters. Then XB that's 4.7. 4.7. XB is 4.7 centimeters. XC XC you get 2.3. XD XD, you can measure it. It's like 1.5. XE, 3.8. XF, I get 5.5. XY, 6.5. Observe that the longest line among them is XY. Look at all these values. 5.9, 4.7. Here XY is the longest one. So what is XY? The diameter is the longest chord. So what are all these? These are chords of a circle. When you connect any 2 points on the circle, we call that's a chord. We'll do another activity. Using a pencil and a pair of compasses, draw a circle of radius 4 centimeters on a piece of paper. Mark 4 points on the circle and name them P, Q, R and S respectively. Join P and R. Highlight the section PQR of the circle in blue and the section PSR in red. So we'll draw a circle. You can measure and draw 4 centimeter radius. Mark 4 points on the circle. Mark the points P, Q, R, S. P, Q, R, S. Join P and R. These two. That's a chord. Highlight the section PQR of the circle in blue and the section PSR in red. So PQR in blue. So PQR. So this is in blue, this part, and PSR. PSR, other side in red. So PSR. What you call this? We say these are arcs. The smaller one, we say minor arc. Bigger one, we say major arc. So this is minor arc. Now you know what are arcs. You get 2 arcs when you connect 2 points on a circle, minor arc and the major arc. Smaller one, minor arc. Now we'll look at the exercises in your textbook. Exercise 23.1. Draw a circle of radius 3 centimeters and name its center O. So you need the ruler and the compass. So 3 centimeter is the radius. So you measure 3 centimeters and then you can draw a circle. Name the center as O. Draw a diameter of this circle and name it PQ. So what's a diameter? A line passes through. the center. So you can draw any line passes through the center and then label it as PQ. Measure the length of the diameter. So we'll measure the length. So you get 6 centimeters. So PQ is 6 centimeters. Question number 2. Draw a circle of radius 3.5 centimeters. Mark a point A on the circle. Draw several chords starting from A. Find the length of the longest chord you have drawn. So take the ruler and the compass. Now the radius is 3.5. So you can draw the circle first and mark a point A on the circle. That's any point. Draw several chords starting from A. So I'll draw several chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Several chords. Find the length of the longest chord you have drawn. So what's the longest one? Longest one is diameter. So we'll measure and see. So you get 7 centimeters. So AB is the longest one. That's 7 centimeters. That's the diameter. Draw any circle and mark the points A, B, C and D on it. Draw the chord AC. So you can draw any circle. So this is any circle. Mark the points A, B, C, D. D on it. Draw a chord AC. Name the 2 arcs separated by the chord AC. So what are the 2 arcs? You get A, B, C. This is the minor arc. Smaller one we say minor arc. The next one is the major arc from here to here. This is the major arc. So minor arc and the major arc. Draw a circle of radius 4. That means you need to take the compass and the ruler. Radius is 4 centimeters. Draw a circle with radius 4. Draw a chord such that 2 equal arcs are obtained. Name it AB. So 2 equal arcs. So that should be the diameter then. So we'll draw a diameter. A line passes through the center. This is equally divided into equal parts. So what's the chord here? That's the diameter. AB. What is the name suitable for the chord AB? Diameter. Draw a circle of radius 5 cm. Name its center O. Take the compass and the ruler. 5 cm length. Take 5 cm and draw a circle. And name the center as O. Draw a chord which is 6 cm in length and name it AB. So I'll take any point here, A, and we need to measure 6 centimeters. So we can take the compass, take 6 centimeter length, and what you can do, you can keep the compass on top of A and mark the other point on the circle. So that becomes 6 centimeter length chord. So this is B and you can connect. This is AB. That's the chord AB. That's 6 centimeters. Name the midpoint of AB as P and join OP. So we can take the compass and measure 3 centimeter, half of 6, because midpoint means exactly divide 6 centimeter into 2 parts. So you need 3 centimeter length. So half of 6. So I can mark the point P on that. This is P. This is 3 centimeters and this is P. So this distance is equal to this distance. And join OP. Measure and write down the magnitude of APO and BPO angle. So we'll join O and P. Now we'll measure using the protractor. We'll measure using the protractor and see. APO. APO, we get 90 degrees. And BPO, BPO is also 90 degrees. So that means when you connect the midpoint of any chord to the center, these two lines are perpendicular. You get 90-degree angles. We'll do another activity in your textbook. Activity 4. Draw a circle on a sheet of paper using a pair of compasses and a pencil. So you can draw it. I'll take a circle. Draw a chord AB of the circle which is not a diameter. So that means any length not passing through the center. That's AB. Mark 2 points C and D on the circle on either side of the chord AB as shown in the figure. I'll mark C here, D here. Color the region bounded by the chord AB and the minor arc ACB. in blue. This chord and ACB arc, minor arc, that's in blue. So we'll color it in light blue, this region, blue. And the region bounded by the chord AB and the major arc ADB in red. This one is in red. So what's this? This is called the segment, minor segment and the major segment of a circle. So when you draw any chord, you get two segments. So what's this? Minor segment. And the other one we call major segment. Look at this one. A region of a circle bounded by a chord and the arc is called the segment of a circle. So minor segment and major segment. The region bounded by the chord AB and the major arc ADB is called the major segment of the circle. So we identify through the activity. What are major segments and minor segments? Another activity to identify the sector. Draw a circle using a pair of compasses and a pencil and name its center O. So we'll take the compass, take any radius. You can draw a circle. And then mark the center O. Mark 2 points A and B on the circle and join AO and BO. A, B, mark, connect AO and BO. Color in blue the region bounded by the radii AO and BO and the arc AB, where AOB is an acute angle. AOB is an acute angle in blue. So this is in blue and it says the region bounded by the radii AO and BO and the arc AB, where AOB is a reflex angle. So this side in red. So now we get sectors. So what you call this? So when you get an acute angle, we say this is a minor sector, and when you get the reflex angle, we call it major sector. So this is what we did. In a circle, a region bounded by two radii and an arc is called a sector of the circle. The angle subtended at the center of the circle by the arc is called a central angle. So here this central angle is a reflex angle. Here the central angle is an acute angle. The sector bounded by the minor arc and two radii is called a minor sector, and the sector bounded by the major arc and two radii is called the major sector. The acute angle AOB is the central angle of the minor sector and the reflex angle AOB is the central angle of the major sector. Now you know the difference between a segment and a sector. Segment is this one and sector is this one. So this is like when you take the pizza, cut it, you get a sector. Take a bun and cut it into two parts, you get a segment. Exercise 23.2. From the given term, select and write the most suitable term for each of the regions indicated by an English letter. So these are the terms you can use: a radius, a sector, a chord, minor arc, minor segment, major segment, a diameter, a major arc, and a central angle. So we'll identify all these. A. What's this? A line not passing through the center. A chord. What's this? This is arc, but the bigger one. Major arc. And C. C is the angle. Central angle. Is there a central angle there? Yes, a central angle. What about D? D is a segment, but this is a big one. Major segment. This one, this is a sector. A big one, major sector. Do we have a major sector? No, we have just a sector. You can say this is a sector. Now here, small length, minor arc. This one is a segment, but it's a small one, minor segment. And this is the radius from center to any point on the circle. Radius. And this is the line passing through the center. That's the longest chord, diameter. So we identified all terms. Fill in the blanks. A straight line segment which joins the center of a circle to any point on the circle is called a radius. Center to any point on the circle we call radius of the circle. The longest chord of a circle is called a diameter. If the diameter of a circle is 200 millimeters, then its radius is in centimeters. Now 200 divided by 2, you get 100 millimeters for the radius. But convert to centimeters, divide by 10. When you divide by 10, you get 10 centimeters. A region of a circle bounded by a chord and an arc. What you call that? Chord and an arc we called a segment. A region of a circle bounded by two radii and arc is called a sector. Now you know the terms segment, sector, arc, minor, major, everything. Name the segments in the figure. What is a segment? So you get two segments. This part is minor segment. And this one is a major segment. Shade the minor segment of the circle. we'll shade the minor segment. So I'll take the I'll first separate it and then put a color. So you get this one. So shade the minor segment of the circle. So that's the minor segment. Look at this question. Draw a circle of radius 3.5 centimeters and name its center O. So we'll draw a circle with compass 3.5. 3.5 and draw a circle and name the center as O. Draw a chord AB through O. So draw a chord AB through O. What can you say about the two segments you get? So this is the diameter. So the diameter divides the circle into two equal parts. So what can you say about the two segments you get? Both are equal. So you get equal segments. What is a suitable name for the above two segments? So this is a semicircle. You can't say major or minor because both are the same. So you can say semicircle. What is the name given to the shaded part of the circle? So what you say? This is a sector, but it's the smallest one. So we can say that's the minor sector. Write down its boundaries. OX, OY, radii. And XY arc. What is the name given to the angle XOY? XOY, we say that's the central angle. Draw a circle with center O. Mark 2 points M and N on the circle such that a minor arc and a major arc are obtained. So you can draw any circle. You can take any length and draw a circle. Mark the center as O and any 2 points M and N. On the circle such that a minor arc and the major arc are obtained. Shade the sector with central angle equal to the reflex angle MON. So we need to connect the two radii OM and MN. And central angle is a reflex angle, means this one. So this is the reflex angle. So you need to shade the major segment. So we can shade it using any color. So I'll color this. I'll put lines. So this is the major segment. Draw a circle with center O. Draw a diameter AB. Mark a point X on circle distinct from A and B. So draw any circle. Mark the center O. Draw a diameter AB. That means the line passes through the center. AB, that's the diameter. Mark a point X on the circle distinct from A and B. Now shade the sector AXB. AXB. Now this sector is different because now the two radii is on the same line. So when you shade it, you get this part. So AXB sector is just the semicircle. So what is a sector? A region bounded by two radii and the arc. So this is AXB is the arc, two radii OA and OB. Measure and write down the magnitude of the central angle of the sector AXB. So without measuring also, you can see that. What's the angle? You get 180 because it's a straight angle. Can you see? This is a straight line. So you get 180 degrees. So AX. Central angle is AO. AOB. AOB is 180 degrees. And this is the sector AXB. Draw a circle of radius 5 centimeters and name its center O. So you take the ruler and the compass. So you can measure 5 centimeter length. And draw a circle. And name the center as O. Mark a point P on the circle. Mark any point P and join OP. Using the protractor, draw the sector POQ such that POQ is 60 degrees. So take the protractor and measure. You need to measure 60-degree angle. POQ. So from here, 60 degrees. So I can mark the point here. That's Q. And this is POQ. 60 degrees. Draw the sector QOR. QOR such that that's 150 degrees. So you take the protractor again and you need to measure 150 degrees. Now here this is anti-clockwise. 150 means here to here. 150 degrees. From here, this is 150. So that's the R point. So we'll connect it and show this is 150 degrees. So this angle is 60. This angle is 150. Name the remaining sector and write the magnitude of its central angle. So name the remaining sector. So how can we name the remaining sector? So sector is this one. You can label it like sector bounded by OR, OP and PR arc. So what's the angle? Now we know this is the point O. Around the point, the sum of angles is equal to 360. So what's this angle? 360 minus these two. So 150 plus 60, you get 210, and subtract from 360, you get the remaining angle, 150 degrees. So POR angle is 150 degrees. So 360 minus these two, 150. So we completed all theory related to circles. A circle has infinitely many axes of symmetry. A line segment which joins any 2 points on a circle is a chord of the circle. The longest chord is the diameter. The section of a circle between any 2 points on the circle is known as an arc. A region of a circle bounded by 2 radii and an arc is known as the sector of the circle, and the region of the circle bounded by a chord and arc is called the segment of the circle. So you have to remember all these: radius, diameter, segment and sector, and what's the other one? Arc. Arc means when you take a circle, the length of this one is arc. So remember all these because these are important in geometry in maths.